So the Red Cedar, East Lansing, home of the Michigan State Spartans, where the fans have been ready for hours in anticipation of this big one we have coming up. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So Boston College's offense will take the field first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for the defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. So Michigan State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster, and I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hats to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
They'll run it to the right side. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
It'll be third and long. They'll give it to the back. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gets him the ball at the 29-yard line.
And not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. The wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. And the Spartans moving quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got a little space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. It's reverse. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
At this part of the field in the red zone, offensively, you're bringing all these tight ends in the game. You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
The give to the back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Spartans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Sparty.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was Bader.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. West Virginia sparkled today in a dominant road win. In fact, by the 4th quarter, it almost felt like this game was being played in Morgantown. That's how much they took that crowd out of it. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. That's caught. It's Franklin. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good game. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends hanging the decibel meter on 3rd down. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Power football with the run. Creates a little space. It's a seam wide open. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down to the 14. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Let's it fly. Picked off to stop the threat.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And they don't pick up anything right there, but at least they avoid getting tackled in their own end zone. And this crowd with a bolt of energy on 3rd and long. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
You can really feel the momentum changing in this game now, can't you? The defense comes away with a massive takeaway deep in their own end. And here's the offense on the third play of this drive, getting the first down and doing it running the football. Everything seems to be shifting in this team's favor.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's James. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it, he takes off, he chews up yards, and makes a big play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
I'll tell you, this defensive end, not only can he pass rush, but he can play the run as well. You see him beat the offensive lineman there trying to block him and get in the backfield to make that tackle for loss. That was impressive.
Going for the big play. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. They're working that left side. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle, set him up.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on down.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
The lone back's got it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Spartans will hustle to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Grab near the marker. It's McCray. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into...
Intercepted! A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. Breaks into the open. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Dropping back, it's James. Makes the grab on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. they'll look to pin him deep. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown and get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Looking to throw on first down. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
What a play call. You can feel maybe a little bit of aggressiveness. This defensive line flying upfield. What do? Throw a screen right behind it, get it to your running back, let him do the rest, chew up some yardage, and make the big play for the offense.
They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's McCray. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him. Second guy finally did. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Childs. Got out of trouble and throws. This time it's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Just enough time for one final play of the half. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Michigan State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this third quarter. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as this.
Breaks into the open on the left. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Spartans in the hurry up. They're trying to slam it in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability.
Oh, they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Working that left side now. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's James. Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bond. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Golden Eagles look to keep this drive humming. The give from the gun. There he goes. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. And the Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. He makes a catch. Touchdown, Boston College! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Caught in the backfield, it's Bond. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Golden Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's James. Finds a spot in the middle. Turning it on. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. They'll move the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? On the move, it's McDonald. Defense coming through and knocking him down for a loss, and that'll be the end of the 3rd period. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these 2 guys. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He did not make It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. Absolutely perfect. That cuts into this deficit. It's now 20-10. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They run the reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss.
Well, the offense is trying to go with a trick play, and they're dialing up the reverse, but the defense had great eye discipline. They tracked the football from the running back to the receiver, and they were able to rally to him and make a big tackle for a loss.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Spartans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll just down it right there. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing.
He's loose on the left. The 40. The 30. He's at the touchdown, Boston College. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, they can run the football, they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And you can feel the momentum a little bit, right? I mean, the fourth quarter has kind of changed, and this defense is settled in. Their offense has scored as well. So this is a big tipping point in this football game. This is a big possession because Uncle Mo is all on the side of the defense.
Lets it fly. Just way off target and missed it. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. Buys a little time. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Look out, he's got room! That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense.
And there's nothing more demoralizing for a defense than when you're losing, you know they're going to run the football, they're trying to run the clock, and you can't stop them. They've got to be more aggressive, bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. They've got to stop this ground game and get the ball back.
Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
With the catch, it's McCray. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Man, did the defense need the stop. Great job getting the 3rd down stop. They needed to force a punt. They got to get their offense the football back so they have a chance in this football game. Really nice execution by this defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. To the air, it's James. Under fire. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. And the Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Still running at the 40. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll try to run for it. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. Wants to throw on 3rd. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bond. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. After that last pickup, in field goal range, but still time to go for the win.
QB spikes it. No gain on the play. 2nd down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's James. Right on the money. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They're definitely in range for the tying field goal, but still trying to get to the line quickly. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
No gain on the play. It's now
All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. And this one to bring us to a deadlock in the final moments. Splits the uprights, it's good. Under 60 seconds to go, and we are all tied up.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. It's a reverse. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They get the timeout and the clock reads 3 seconds.
timeout, Michigan State.
The Spartans, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Unleashes one. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football and finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. It's a reverse. Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. First and goal as they try to jump on top here in overtime. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up. On second and goal, he gets another chance. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. A gut check on the doorstep. Third and goal here in overtime. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They're going for the touchdown here on fourth and goal in overtime. Back to throw, it's Childs. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Finds a little bit of room, give him a couple down to the 23. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. Right back to him on the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And they'll try to win it with a long field goal right here. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man,